Hey Root, good to see you. Well, I did say on Twitter, Camille. How are you? Alright. Well, we can just hang out. You can ask channel stuff, it doesn't have to be anything else. It's up to you. As always, I've got the right to veto any questions I feel aren't appropriate. But ask away. Latest Stranger Things review just uploaded. That's episode 5. Oh, that's a scary thought, Camilla. Not sure I should be on a screen that big. Well, we'll know if we get to them route. Just anything that's too personal. I don't mind asking or answering personal questions, but there's always a line. So, yeah. Well, season three's really good. Um, two was a bit of a step down. I think it comes back strong in season three. Well, I think it's pretty obvious in a way, Camilla, but I think it's just I don't know, like in a way I know in myself, so I can tell you if it comes up. But I won't be going too personal about family or past experiences. But you can feel free to ask, and I'll let you know if I'm not going to answer them. Oh yeah, that's the thing, Root, because we've watched them grow up on that show, and it's been like 2016 was the first season now, which is like 5 years ago, 5, 6 years ago. So suddenly, like the ones who were really young in the first season suddenly look much older. Hmm. Yeah. Well, I don't have a job at the moment, Camilla, but I guess you can ask about that in general. And yeah, if you want to ask a bit more about uni, you can do. I think that's why it's partly good them having more than one season though, because it's fun to see them grow up on screen in quite a natural sort of way. Yeah. So someone so they've been closest, but I've noticed them change with age. So they've been different than they have when I've known them in the past. Do you mean that, Camilla? I don't know. Root, to be honest. Hey, how's it going? I think they said 4 or 5 seasons. So this could be the last, or there could be one more. I don't think they've confirmed it as the last, but yeah, it could be. I don't know, Camille. That's a tough question. Hmm. Yeah, to answer Helder's question, the world's climate definitely worries me. It worries me that people in power aren't taking it seriously enough, and that we're moving in a very slow at a very slow pace when it comes to tackling it. Um, there's always hope, and obviously, it's good that young people today take it so seriously and stuff. But yeah, we're a long way off really sorting it out, and we're sort of getting behind in some ways. So it's frustrating. I'm not sure, Camilla, to be honest. I've definitely had people who I've been close with, and I thought they were maybe something different, and then they seem to change. But I don't know if I would say there's not necessarily one that I was like really close to, and then you know they changed over years. Um, I've definitely had friends like that where it's just changed a bit over time for whatever reason. Um, I've been insecure about my looks. Yeah, I think everybody is at some point. I've not really had any body issues, no. Well, I'll get us something root. I don't know if it'll be flowers, but I'll get us something, yeah. Next Sunday, isn't it? Well, my father's not in the picture, so nothing for him. Mother's Day, I mean, I guess we don't normally do that much that we wouldn't do anyway. But I tend to just, I would normally get her something, some sort of a present. Yeah, movies, or we might watch something like a series or something on TV. Well, in a way, Helder. I mean, I do normally get her something, like I said. I either get her some chocolates, or I would get her like maybe a special present, like a film or something. Some years you just forget, like it. Pardon. Okay. Um. Well, she tends to know what she likes, really, and tends to mostly stick to it. When it comes to John, she's really into like thrillers, murder mystery style films. So she does enjoy, certain like she likes animation quite a lot. Like, we've watched, like, the Studio Ghibli films together. So she tends to like stuff like that, and there's certain things that we grew up watching, or when I grew up watching it, that she quite enjoys. So, but yeah, she's pretty set in a way. She has certain kinds of films she likes. She doesn't really. Sometimes she'll try something a bit different, but in general, she tends to have pretty fixed tastes. Um, it might just have been like going back into education, Camilla, and actually getting qualifications that I didn't get when I was like 18. When I had to go back and get like English, maths, stuff like that, so that I could go to uni. And actually, the challenge, I think that was quite a big life choice. So maybe that, possibly. And there's certain things that came with that, I guess. You have to put yourself out there a little bit and stuff like that. Yeah, I'm used to it now, Root. It's become very second nature now. It took a while to get used to, but I think because 'cause I'd done stuff at uni, like I'd done presentations and stuff, and just certain things, like, obviously, I'd been on the radio for a while, so I guess that was good practice, but yeah, there's still times sometimes when I get a bit nervous. Oh, okay. I think the age difference probably a bit, because I was a mature student and most of them there were uni age. So, like typical uni age. So I just found them quite hard to be around sometimes. Their sort of energy, their noise, kind of immature, a lot of them. They could be anyway. Um, that was it's just a well, not cultural thing, sorry, but it was just, an age type thing. And that, and I think sometimes I get attached to a certain person or people, and for a while you sort of stick in that sort of group. So then I think if you go on a night out and there's suddenly quite a few other people and you have to socialize with them, I find that quite hard. I guess it's different if you know them from class, like you already know them. It's not too bad then, but if it's someone you don't know that well or you've never met before, that can be like daunting. Yeah, a few times, Camille. It's not easy. I mean, tree, the job market's terrible in like the smaller cities, especially. Um, let's see. Uh, I'm gonna guess I have not anything massively, but yeah, I would say I probably have. Well, let's not get negative, Camille. You asked the question and I answered it. It's one of those questions, really. I'm damned if I do and damned if I don't. You might not have believed me either way. Oh, a law student, eh? That sounds fun. Where do you study law? Best part was, I think, soaking up the knowledge and also the diversity, because, go I mean, Brighton and then London, very sort of diverse cities. Got to meet a mix of people. So I would say, like, the knowledge side, getting new knowledge, but also soaking up, like, the diversity. I think worst was just partly dealing with immaturity at times, but I think also just, I don't know, certain people being shallow, sort of thing. Like, I couldn't really deal with that. Okay. DMU. Where's that? Is that in, like, Glasgow or something? Or is it Manchester? Not sure where that is. Well, good luck anyway. Oh, Leicester, okay. Oh, yeah, De Montfort University, of course, yeah. Yeah, I've been to at least one gig there. My first ever gig, I think, Supergrass I saw there. I'm not sure I will, Camilla, to be honest. I might one day, if it's right, but I don't really think I need it. If I do it, it'd just be something where I'm in quite a comfortable situation, money-wise, and, you know, I'm happy to take a year out of my life. And I'd just do it, but I mean, I wouldn't put myself through it just for the sake of going back and doing it. Um, because I don't think I need it really. I think I've got enough knowledge, I've got enough qualifications, unless I'm really motivated to do it. No, it's not free. Not masters. I had to like try and get funding for it. University is free. Well, sort of free. They sort of loan you the money, and the idea is then you pay it back when you start making a certain amount. Yeah, I've worked in supermarkets for a while. Um, it was all right. It's not something I would want to do for too long, but I just had a job for Christmas there, sort of thing, and yeah, it was all right. Yeah, you have to do it for the right reasons, Root. You have to consider, because I mean, once you've got your undergraduate, you can then take your time and make up your mind. And you can always do the masters down the line. You don't have to rush into it. I probably did in a way, but there you have it. I mean, I've got a friend who, like, I think did all three back to back. So he did undergraduate, masters, and then I think he was planning on doing a PhD. Sounds brutal to me. No, maybe not root, maybe not. But then I think we need to be creating more jobs than just supermarket jobs anyway. GCSEs, it was just basic English and maths. It was just, yeah, it was just like basic to get onto like an A level course. And then I did what I needed to get to uni. Um, I don't know, because I've considered teaching, and I might still go into it if I can. But I don't know if I would say that's a dream job, just because until you try it, you don't really know. Something like teaching, you can't really say. Um, I don't know, maybe like a writer, screenwriter, or something. I'd say either that or teaching. Of course, I'm writing a story at the moment, which I'll share with you at some point, probably. Yeah. Yeah, I've never been very good at maths route. More an English guy. I don't know yet, Camille. They probably are route, yeah. Mm. Yeah, I think I might keep an eye on the substitute jobs and stuff, and it might be a good way just to get a foot in the door. So me and Rachel are recording our next top 10 list later in the week, which is top 10 TV oddballs. If you guys have any suggestions for future top 10 lists, then feel free. Obviously, film, TV related. War did come to England. That's a good question, Howder. I'm not sure I can answer it. I guess if, depending on what areas and was the worst hit, I would certainly consider moving somewhere else for a while if it did. Um, Depends how easy that would be though. Like if there was somewhere nearby which wasn't so badly hit or something. So I can't really answer that one. It would be tough because obviously just sticking where you are could be a bit of a risk, even if you just stay indoors all the time. So fingers crossed it won't happen. Well, I'm not going to give it away, Root. Albad's a good shot though. I really like him. I really like Community, so that's a good shot. I won't say for sure whether he's in my top 10 or not, but he's certainly one I considered. Yeah, I've not really done my list yet. I've sort of got names in my head and I've probably got enough names, but it's just putting the final list down really. And again, it's hard to predict Rachel's list on that one. I have no idea. Yeah, one day, Kimura, I think. I don't know. I don't know if I have a set place. Obviously, Brighton, I do like, or that sort of area. Manchester, possibly, I would move. Um, could even be somewhere, well, like Scotland or somewhere. You know, one of like Edinburgh, that sort of city. But I guess it depends on, yeah, what came up really. Well, I said I'm not sure, Helder. It would be a tough decision to make. I think it depends on, because obviously a natural reaction might be to try and move to a safer city until it's sort of passed. But it just depends if there was a city nearby, how easy that was. Because obviously it might be a bit risky just to say, okay, just stay indoors all the time and hope nothing happens. But um, I mean, I guess if it wasn't like that bad in my part of the UK, then I might just stay here and just stay indoors most of the time. But I don't know. That would be. It's tough to really know what I would do. I guess you might just do similar to what people did during lockdown, where you stay at home most of the times. Yeah. Oh, I love Britta. I love that actress. She's so good. I've said this before, but the thing with the Britta or Annie thing is, I think it's Annie because of Alison Brie. Like she makes the decision, but I think in real life, like the Britta sort would be my type. It's only because Alison Brie is so like charming. Um, There's not that much Camilla. I mean, it's getting a bit better in some ways. You know, Lancaster has a bit. It has like a good picture house, and they show not only like good films, but they also have like stand up and stand up or theatre. So I guess it's all right. It's not bad. I've never really thought about comfort characters. Um, yeah, I would have to think about that. Maybe Liz Lemon, Rock. Maybe like Lorelai from Gilmore Girls, something like that. Um, Probably won't do Fault in Our Stars on the live stream, Camille. I saw that once at the cinema, which luckily it was free to get into, but I thought it was pretty terrible. Probably won't be doing that one. I'll just go back to Peterborough to visit family. Otherwise, no. Helder. I don't think she is. I think life just goes on in a way. Helder. You know, I mean, I'm sure when all this started a few weeks ago, most people would be a little bit worried about it, but obviously at the moment there's nothing sort of massive to think it'll happen here. But I think most people just get on with their lives. I mean, what else can you do? Yeah, maybe Camille. Yeah, I think that's sort of, where she's obviously very like pretty and stuff, but also she's got a good personality, quite sensitive, quite independent. Like Britta, I like how independent she is. Yeah, I don't know, Camille. I mean, I would maybe either go to like the cinema, the picture house I told you about, or just probably a nice restaurant or a pub, really. Oh, I can't remember now. That was a while ago. Um, and to be honest, I got the feeling they weren't telling the truth. That just seemed a bit convenient. Comfort shows, I think Buffy is definitely a comfort show. Gilmore Girls is a comfort show. Probably Melrose Place, that sort of thing. Something quite sort of trashy. Obviously, sitcoms, most sitcoms are like, if you like them, obviously they're like comfort shows. Morecambe route, that's where I'm at. Yeah, yeah, I would consider that route. Not route, sorry, Helder. Yeah, I would. Ah, okay. I mean, yeah, it wouldn't be easy for us because we're in like a full small flat, so I'm not sure if it would be doable, but it's something I would consider. Yeah, Morgan. Well, I know there is a Morgan who follows this channel. I don't know if it was him or not. I do remember someone saying they lived in Morecambe. No, yeah, I'm not sure, Camille, because it seemed to be someone like a more recent user. Oh, I see. Oh, you thought that was the name of the city. No, it's Morecambe. I'll just put it in the chat. Um, when you say that, Howder, do you mean like a decision I've made, or just like one part of my life, or yeah, it's a town. Um, oh hey fish, how's it going? Hearts, as in, do you mean like Hertfordshire, or? Hmm. Well, obviously, there's decisions I've made over my life that I would change, but it's always hard to make go down that route because everyone makes mistakes. But um, I don't know. I think I would just no, I don't know actually. I don't know what I would. I mean, I would try and be more sociable, maybe. Get myself out there a bit more than I do. And I would maybe make more of an effort to get the right qualifications, if I wanted to be a teacher, like, sort of put myself out there a bit more and get it done. And, I definitely want to finish the story that I'm writing right now. So I would like to see something like that through. Yeah, fish. I've got no plans on moving to Hatfield, but if it if it was right, if it was for the right reasons, I guess I would move it anywhere. But thanks, fish. There's certain towns I guess I won't move to, but a lot of times it's just down to reasons. It's my mum's fish. She's had that for years. Yeah. Would you join in hobbies? Maybe a reading club, book club, maybe, or maybe just a general film or cultural type club, perhaps. I wouldn't mind learning a new skill. Yeah, hobbies. I like reading, writing. I follow football. I follow wrestling. I follow music a little bit. Obviously, film, TV. I would, you know, when I get a chance, I like to travel. or get out there. I think I would teach either film, media, TV, or English, probably route. I think I would stick to one of those. Yeah, I would read some of it on the channel Fish. That's the plan. But I do plan on publishing it, yeah, at some point. Well, Peterborough for one. Um, Maybe just certain cities where you've heard that they're a bit sort of rough. Maybe. I mean, Nottingham's a nice enough city, and there's some good stuff there, but that can be a bit eerie sometimes. But I suppose most places I would sort of move to if it was for the right reasons. Yeah, I've heard of Hatfield. Yeah, but how would I know, Camilla? Because you don't know a lot of times until you like go on a date or get to know them, what their personality's like. I mean, I wouldn't necessarily willy-nilly go on a date with her just because she looked like that, but yeah, if the situation was right and I felt, yeah, this could be someone worth getting to know, I would probably go on a date with her. It depends. I mean, if it's okay, there you go. How does answer the question? Probably not then, Camille. I also, I'm planning on collaborating with another channel, you guys. A channel I follow, Horror Movie Teas. Horror Movie Tea. We're just planning on recording a couple of like live stream type watches. Um, and one of them I think will probably go on this channel, and the other one will go on their channel, probably. Some great questions tonight from Camille. Hmm. Well, I tell you what, Camilla, I'll go with the 10 million, and I'll tell you why. The reason why is because I think at age 6, you wouldn't quite know what to do with all that knowledge. Um, it would be quite overbearing, and I think at that age, you probably just want to enjoy life. So, for that simple reason, I'll go for the 10 million. As long as you think I'm not shallow or anything. Not for shallow reasons. They don't have many actually. They've got like sort of just over 100. Um They also do, like, an audio. They put their episodes out in audio form. So I don't know, maybe they get quite a bit of, quite a few downloads. But yeah, they're a good channel and nice people, so it'll be fun. They also do monthly live streams where they play a game, so they're fun. Okay, what would I do with $10 million? Well, I would set myself up definitely with, like a business type thing. And, I'd sort anything I needed for like this channel, I would obviously get sorted out. Um, some of it I would well, I could live. I would be comfortable and I could live anyway. I'll give a portion of it to friends and family. I would pay off my student debt. Probably like publish a book. And I'll go traveling definitely because I haven't been traveling as much as I would have liked. So I would definitely travel with some of it. If I had the money, I might do Camille, yeah, but it's very pricey. I don't know. I'm not really that physical, I guess. If the situation came up, I'm all right. I'm a decent sized person, and I'm probably reasonably strong. I'm not used to fighting, but maybe I could take care of myself if it came up. I don't know how do you just mean like awareness that you're alive sort of thing, or well, you're asking me really, but or making obviously your own decisions and stuff and having free sort of will, but I don't know. Yeah, I guess I would say it's that then. No, oh, you mean the other channel? No, I've not met them in real life. No, they're in Texas, so other side of the world. Yeah. Um, do you mean change like stuff with my own life, Camille, or do you mean change history? Um, I don't think I would change history. As tempting as it is, I don't think I would because I just believe in that sort of don't mess with it sort of thing because there's a knock on effect and it changes things. Okay, own life, yeah, that's different. Yeah, there's certain things. The stuff at King's College, I would change. I won't go into details, but yeah, there was stuff there with someone that I would definitely change. Well, I do like that question, Camilla, but it's got no bearing on it. Who I went out with, it has no bearing on what sort of money I was getting in my like job. If I wanted to go out with someone, if I liked them, then I would go out with them. It's got nothing to do with. I know what you mean. You're saying you can have one or the other, but I guess it's that. I guess it's that thing of money doesn't guarantee you happiness. So yeah, sure, I would go on the date with the girl who I liked, because then you're living your life really. I don't know, Camille. I don't know. I mean, there's no reason to think that they didn't still get on and get through uni. Some of them probably did drop out or got kicked out or whatever, but I'm sure most of them still got on and did it. Well, I don't know. I'm just talking in a general sense. Antisocial behavior. Um, what you mean? Those students I were talking about. I don't know. I don't know. I wouldn't necessarily say they were being antisocial. It's just a different in how people are at certain times in their lives. I just went there to get my head down and study, and I had a social life and met people, and that was good. But I was just not all of them. I mean, you can still have a good time and still take your studies seriously, but it was just different because I was at a different point in my life. I don't know. I haven't heard from Tom for a while, so I can't say how he is. I assume he's probably okay. I've not seen him for ages. We've had a bit of contact online, but even that's not been for a while. Oh, Rachel's popped in. Hello, Rachel. Yeah, she's got a question. What would you do a flat tour? Would you do a flat tour? Oh, of this place. No, I don't think there's much interesting to look at, Camille. I guess I could do. I guess I could do, like my DVDs and stuff, but I could do one day. I guess. I don't think it'll be that interesting. Oh, okay. Hey, Rachel. Okay, that's a really good question. I'll have to think about it. See, it's always tough because it sounds like you're trying to like say, okay, yeah, if you're out there, work with me. But I mean, the ones I'm working with, or gonna collab with, I know that doesn't count because we're collaborating, but it's um, I mean, Mild Fuzz, which is the channel I follow the most, I would be fun to collaborate with them. I think some other horror themed channels, but it's well, I already collaborate with you, so it's not really an answer. Definitely, I already, you know, I reached out to you and it's gone well. So, what did I just watch? I would collaborate with her, Sasha, who I've got to know quite well. It's Mild Fuzz, not Hot Fuzz. You should follow them. They're yeah, like big YouTube. Okay, I would have to. Yeah, I've seen her. Yeah, Root. I know Rachel knows her as well. Um, that's the thing. I don't know if I follow any like really big ones, Rachel. Um, I mean, I think I follow. What's the channel that does all those lists? Yeah. I mean, I wouldn't collab with them necessarily because there wouldn't be that much. Yeah, I need to check out more of the channels I'm sub to because I've got a massive list of channels I'm sub to. And a lot of them I've either checked out like once or twice and then not checked out more. Yeah, I think that's the one route, but yeah. Yeah, Mild Fuzz just did their Scream 5 review just the other day, Rachel, so you should check them out. I think I still have to listen to Possessed by Horror. I've heard her mentioned a lot, but yeah, I think it was the Mojo one. From what I've seen, I don't even really like their videos, but yeah, I mean they might be the channel that inspired me, Rachel, because they obviously do a bit of everything. They do a lot of TV reviews. They have a horror movie podcast. They have like a sci-fi podcast. They do comics. They do live streams. I'll just hang on. I'll just go back up the page. Yeah, I would definitely prevent COVID if I could come out. Yeah. Yeah, see, you never said it had to be a big channel, Rachel, but I guess that makes sense because obviously you might not have heard of them otherwise. I'll go for assuming it can still someone who's dead, hypothetically. I'll go for Bela Lugosi. I think I think it would have to be one of the very early horror type actors. Yeah. I'll go for a random year, Camille, and say 1977. Probably quite an exciting time to be around. And I think it makes sense to choose a year than I wasn't alive. All right. Well, in my lifetime, I don't know, because in my lifetime, I'll say 89. What film would you make, John? Well, what kind? I don't know. I think it just depends on the idea. I guess I would make maybe a sci-fi or quite a quirky sort of, you know, indie type film. I would obviously maybe do a horror as well. Um, so my book is actually a mix of genres because the idea involves like a video store where someone dies and there's a mystery behind that person's death, and depending on which genre of the store they're in, like which category, they have to solve a mystery based on that genre. So it has obviously like a fantasy style element, mystery element, and different genres mixed in. Good question. I'd say Halloween Kills. I think Scream 3 is a little bit better, maybe, but also the reason is because I think with Halloween Kills, you could just skip it and then you could just do the final movie in that trilogy. I would probably rewrite Scream 3 because obviously the idea of Scream 3 isn't necessarily bad. Scream 3, probably because of the cast, is a bit more watchable. The lottery one, I don't know. Probably just go out with some mates or something, or yeah, just have a drink or something. I probably would, Camille. I like to support other channels that I'm interested in and that I like. It really isn't, Rachel. I think, yeah. She would have to be my slave first, Camilla, but yeah. If she was my slave, she would get that amount probably. Jurassic Park review is coming up on the channel when Rachel gets me the thumbnail. I finished editing the video today. Oh, the slave part. Okay. Clearly got a thing for green eyes. Okay. I'll let you off then. Well, it's pretty obvious I was joking. To be fair, what slaves get £1 million? So surely it would be worth it for that. I would say Carpenter. I would say Hitchcock, but because he was a bit of a sleaze, That might put me off with him. I would either say, well, teaching maybe Helder, but if not, maybe English or maybe just something completely different, like criminology or something. There's no themes really, Camilla, that I can't watch. If the film's good enough, I would probably watch it, but it's how it's handled. No, I mean I do a horror podcast, Camilla, so I have to be down with blood really. If a film's too grim, if it's exploitative, then, you know, that can be a problem. Okay, yeah. I'll say 5 more minutes, and then I'll end the stream. So any more questions, go ahead. Okay, thanks, Rachel. See you again soon. See you tomorrow. No, I mean, I have certain tastes through. I mean, I don't really like a lot of period films, but if it looked interesting enough, I would give it a go. I'm not really big on historical type things. I'm not big on biopics, true stories or those Oscar type bait type movies. A lot of times, I think when they're just like giving you a history lesson or like a particular part of history, it just defeats the point of storytelling and of film. So it seems too limiting. So a lot of those films I sort of switch my brain off really and I'm not into, but most films I would give a chance to, I guess. No, yeah, I've seen some of that route. From what I saw, it was terrible. Yeah, I think I answered your last question, Camille. The new Batman's very good. I really liked it. Yeah, I considered watching Emma. Seemed like they sort of updated it quite well. And I like her as well. I wasn't going to rush to see it, but it's sort of streaming now anyway, so it's quite easy to see. I'm not read the book, Camille. Don't think it would be for me. No, not really, Helder. I mean, obviously, there's a lot out there. There's a lot of diversity, but I think for a while now, film has got pretty stale. and a lot of the best ideas are coming from TV. I think there's this problem where mainstream film, obviously, a lot of it is like recycled and, reboots of stuff and sequels, various things. And I think a lot of the art house indie films, I think they're a bit too middle class and snobby. They don't really connect with everyday people in a lot of cases. No, Camille. I guess I would. I guess I would give one a go, but no, I've not read any really. Yeah, more so in films, but TV has gone that way a bit more recently as well. Um, I don't know Camille because I think I've only seen him in that. She's good. I like her. I've seen her in a few things. Okay. Well, it's been 90 minutes, so that's a good length for the stream. So I'll say that's the end. Okay, I'll just answer this last one. Yeah, Big Little Lies, she was in that. That one with George Clooney, what was that called? That's the first film oh, The Descendants. Yeah, that was the first thing I saw her in. For all your money. Well, yeah, I would work with her because she's a good actress, but okay. So I'll say that's the end now. So thanks, guys. This was a good one. No, clearly not gonna. Okay. All right, you can have one more, and then I'm gonna end the stream. Not really a question, Camille. Unless you just meant thanks for not forgetting you. Oh, unless you mean thanks for letting you have one more. Come on, out with the what? Okay, what do you think love is? No, I can't say for sure, Camilla, but I would say I would just say accepting someone on their own terms and treating them completely equal and pretty much being committed to them, no matter what. Okay. That's the end of the stream. Thanks, guys. This was a good one. And I'll see you all again soon. Thanks. See you later.